Array is the collection of data types or collection of similar entity stored in continuous memory location. Array of character is a string. Each data item of an array is called an element, and each element is unique and located in separated memory location. Each of elements of an array share a variable, but each element having different index number known as subscript. An array can be a single dimensional or multi-dimensional, and number of scripts determined is dimension, and number of subscript is always starts with a 0. One dimensional array is known as vector, and two dimensional arrays are known as matrix. Array variable can store more than one value at a time, where other variable can store one value at a time. These are the example of array. Declaration of array. First we declare data type, then array name, then size. These are the example of array. The declaration of an array tells the compiler that data type, name of the array, size of the array, and for each element is it occupies memory space. Like for int data type, it occupies 2 bytes for each element, and for float it occupies 4 bytes for each element, etc. The size of the array operates the number of elements that can be stored in an array, and it may be an int constant or constant int expression. We can represent each array like this. Symbolic constants can also be used to specify the size of the array. The size of the array. Array subscripts always start with 0, which is known as the lower bound, and upper value is known as upper bound. And the last subscript value is 1 less than the size of the array. Subscript can be an expression that is integer value. It can be any integer constant, integer variable, integer expression, or return value from functional call that yield integer values. So if I and j are not variable, then the value subscripts are. The total size in byte for one dimensional array is total byte equal to size of data type into size of array. For example, if an array declared is int 20, then total byte equal to 2 into 20 equal to 40 bytes. This is an example. Here we can see how array can be implemented in C program. From the above example, values stored in an array are and occupy its memory addresses. Suppose 2000, 2002, 2004, 2005, 2006 and 2008. In location 0, here we stored 12, element is 12, and memory address is 2000. And in location 1, the data element is 45 and memory address is 2. Memory address is incremented by 2 because we are storing the integer data type in the array locations. This is an array, integer array. Then we declare a for loop. The array element, the highest upper limit of array element is 5. So we can take input 5 element in the array. Now we take the elements as an input in the array. After taking the value of array, now we print the array elements in the output screen. For that we have to write a for loop and write the array to showing the output in the output screen. These are the outputs. Location 0. In location 0, array element is 12. Location 1, array element is 45. Likewise, these are the elements.